What is going on? TJ Stradamus back. Sorry for the little technical difficulties I had going, but hey, and I know many of you are wondering, I got my Clay jersey on. Just before I started this video, I was just watching Clay vibe on his boat, living his best life. Woo! I love it. Dude's literally in the middle of an Achilles recovery, and he's still living his best life. So, okay. Other news. Okay. Enough of that. Let's get to the real news. Kemba Walker traded to the Thunder in exchange for Al Horford, another young, one of their young players, Bruce Brown, or not Bruce Brown. He's on the Nets. And a younger player, let's just say that, and a couple of first-round picks. And I gotta say, Sam Presti of the Thunder is just stacking picks left and right, and I've heard from some people this is kind of a Chris Paul experiment again. See if we can get into the playoffs with a rebuilding roster. Which, hey, Chris Paul was, after what he did in OKC, he really grew on me. Especially because, well, Dennis Schroeder was on that team. Steven Adams was on that team, too. But yeah, OKC now, I'm not surprised Boston made this trade because look at Kemba's health. You really want to depend on Kemba Walker's health? He can't stay healthy. It's just been one thing after another with him. You know, he had a good run in Boston. And now, well, and I also heard that Brad Stevens liked Al Horford when he coached him. And now he's reunited with Al Horford. So I think Boston's going to be, they're still going to be a contender. They'll be a playoff team next year. So, yeah. And then game 6 of the Hawks-76ers is today. I said it before the series started. I said Atlanta is going to win the series. I'm sticking by it. The Atlanta Hawks are going to finish off the Sixers tonight. You really want to depend on Ben Simmons in crunch time? Because he's missed. Let this sink in. Ben Simmons has missed more free throws this postseason than Steph Curry missed in the regular season. Yeah, that's bad. Ben Simmons is a liability from the free throw line. And well, you know how people said hack a Shaq? Now it's hack a Ben. And now it's like, I didn't buy the Sixers. I just didn't buy them. I like Embiid. I think Embiid's great. You know, he's put up MVP-like numbers, but, you know, you really want to depend on Ben Simmons? I can't depend on him. I think Ice Trae is going to go off. I'm going to say Ice Trae is going to have another 30-burger. He might even make a couple. For all I know, Ice Trae might even make some logo shots tonight. But I think the key is, you know, Nate McMillan. But I gotta say, shout out to Nate McMillan. He can flat out coach a basketball team. I don't know what the Pacers were thinking of when they got rid of him, because I thought he was the best thing that happened to the Pacers ever. And now look at the Pacers. They fired their head coach after one season. And while Nate McMillan is in the playoffs with Ice Trae. It's going to be Ice Storm brewing. Sorry, I love Embiid, but I got the Hawks. I think another key is the bench is going to have to step up like they did in that comeback. John Collins is going to have to make some he's probably going to make some buckets. Gallinari is going to have to come up. Sweet Lou. Lou Williams is going to have to go back to Magic City again. I really like Lou Williams. Sweet Lou. He's gonna be in Magic City. And little extra, the Clippers and the Jazz are tonight. Even without Kawhi, I still think the Clippers are going to wrap up that series, because now if the Jazz had Mike Conley, it would be one thing. I'd say the Jazz would win, but I do think the Jazz will come out tonight with a sense of urgency because they know they're down 3-2. It's do or die, go down in Staples. So, yeah, it's going to be fun to see how it all stacks up.